somebody to hold me. Some done woke up in me. I've been going crazy. I've been doing my thing. They not ready for me. Y'all been playing with me. No time for the silly games. Damn, it really must be so intimidating. But I gotta be great. That's the God up in me. Whoa, yeah. Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. I'm still cooking out the basement, and this game needs some saving. And I'm ready for the action, cause I'm tired of the acting. What happened to being great? What happened to being fashionably late? What happened to rocking shows? What happened to spitting flows? Been wearing the cons and the pros. Feel like I'm the only pro. If we gon' go, then go. We can take it toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You don't need someone to hold me. They cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Nothing's for certain, but this I know. Life is but moments that come and go. Tomorrow may never come, but the memories live on. Be strong, don't cry when I'm gone. This life is a path to infinity.
Told you I'd be ready. You always gotta
see if I can beat you. I don't know if I could. You have a 99 all the way across, Miles. What you nervous about? Color rush. Oh yeah. I like this. All black everything. All green everything. Color rush. Green though.
Yeah, because I'm putting different jerseys and it's putting different logos.
Ouch, this is my quick. Nervous, cracking your knuckles. I can see it.
It's week
How many
12
minutes
of the
is it?
2022 season. And
5.
we'll see the Bears sure-handed wide receiver.
What did I get myself
Always
into?
staying busy. He's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Bears
League
and the
leader.
Jets. Next.
Oh, he got Aaron Rodgers on it. That's why. That's why he was worried.
But he's old, so.
We're situated about 8 miles west
I
of
see
New
why
York
they
City,
got
it.
MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
He on the Jets now. Why you gonna take him from
NFL season, and we've
Just
got a
take
good
it easy.
one in store between the Chicago Bears and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in off a loss last time.
There's gonna be glitches in
They've
Madden
played better
24
than
too.
500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, the
53
streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here.
23 interceptions!
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't think I got that much.
MetLife. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm glad you're getting the ball first.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway
after
on
this
EA
is just a
Sports.
playoff.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Bringing him out is the future Hall of Famer, now in his 18th NFL season, Aaron Rodgers.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look
17,
right. When you throw 2
18 weeks, right?
interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And incomplete to open things up.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Why'd they trade him?
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I don't know. I don't know.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. They find some open field.
Dang!
There he goes, right side. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
Think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot for your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed.
Oh, this is
Oh my
That
gosh.
was scooped up, and this is a live football. And nothing but green grass here.
Are you serious?
Past the 20.
That's 2 points,
And
right?
all the way into the end zone, and it's
Dang.
2 points.
How?
So after all that, it's just your everyday 6-2 ball game.
And let's think about how important that can turn out to be, because remember, it's not just a 2-point swing. It's a 3-point swing.
That's a bit
I'm just
upsetting.
wondering, you think they can load the bases?
Well, I was going to ask you, I can't remember the last time that I've seen a 6-2
Yeah,
score
still got
in
to
football.
keep the ball.
Me either. I've been racking my brain on that one. 6-2? Not often.
Good way to
So after the
respond.
blocked PAT, they're ready to
I
kick
didn't
this
even
one
know
off.
it was live.
How you?
This fielded right at the goal line. Now a
Oh my
clear
God.
service past the 30.
Who is that?
Hardman.
Lord.
He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Bears. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
Couldn't do it.
And he's got it to make it now 9-6. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown.
Bye, ball.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And Charles, the season ended today. It's not going to.
Just a bit upsetting.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, two-game losing streak on them out of the playoffs, so they got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water.
Hey, let me see my touchdown replay. What's up with that? Oh, I didn't.
They didn't have one.
They didn't?
No.
You didn't skip it?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Okay.
Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. So passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. It feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
So now here are the Bears with excellent field position to start off. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And if you go by the numbers,
how do you throw an air
season, and maybe that's even selling
not
a little bit short.
Tap it, right?
This place is water.
And with the end of the season,
no, but sometimes they change stuff.
These guys playing at a very high level.
You can't hold the trigger to do something?
You control your
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception, and quick change in the situation here. Herbert is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Maybe I should play nervous for nothing. I was not good at this game. Picked the wrong defense. Go Flash, go Flash. It's not your birthday. It's not your birthday. But go Flash, go Flash.
All season long.
Dang, he smashed you. Huh?
That was you?
No, that was Herbert.
Oh, okay.
I just did the crowd celebration, but I don't know how that was me.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Aren't they not supposed to go out on this side?
Oh. To do a fake, huh? Try to fake me out. Try to play me out. Don't try to play me out.
And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know.
There's a blocked extra point. I remember playing it. We had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Most coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Bad move. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Well, this defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
down. Here's Hall. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick out the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look at each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. It's caught by Davis. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Jets at 6-4 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete there to Moore. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to find that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down on a run by Robinson. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down at the 32-yard line. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the 1st quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here.
Of course not. Yeah, you need to.
Moment, it's in fact the Titans who have the lead there. Ryan Tannehill leading the way offensively. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th.
What the?
To Garrett Wilson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh.
Both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Robinson again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. James Robinson, his 11th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. This time, the extra point won't be good. And the lead is down to 2. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? It always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight,
please. That's a good idea to have just
8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis.
And the throw
Dang it!
Caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Why did I think
CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago,
I
I was asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they saw some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Real good.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent
I ain't in your face, man.
you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping
bringing
into
my mic.
one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Open man here is Conklin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw.
Hold him.
And it's intercepted.
God, dog it.
And the Bears are going to take
Oh.
over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Who was that keep intercepting the ball?
Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Bears going to take over now late in this first half.
It was not a smart
They
decision.
start near midfield following the
It's
interception.
okay.
As they
I'll
begin first
figure
and
it
10.
out. Let's see.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
I didn't press square.
Gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now back to throw.
No!
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. To throw, it's Rodgers. And incomplete.
No!
And when you've only thrown 2 interceptions, you got to take extra special care of the football because that one could very easily have been a third.
Yeah, off balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's I think this happens to quarterbacks. They try and overcome it by making big-time throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having the confidence that they actually will.
Where's Lucky?
Oh, shoot.
Yes! Oh, yes! 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 Whoa.
Sweet.
Halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in week 12.
I'm afraid of offense
Things
at all.
started up at Ford Field in Detroit. Where the visiting Bills were able to come away with the victory on
Why are they both named David?
Isaiah McKenzie.
I don't even know who I
leading
got,
the way
so-
with 3 touchdown catches. From there, it's off to Jacksonville to see what's going on with the Jags. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. 3 touchdown passes there for Trevor Lawrence. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Mac Jones, sharp in the victory as his guys get back within a game of 500. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Bears. And it was a tricky half to figure out numbers-wise. They've got the lead, but you'd figure they're definitely talking about ways to get this passing game back on track. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they too have found passing lanes to be hard to come by so far. As you see by the numbers, they'll need to figure that out in the second half. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away.
Get out of bounds.
And
will
because
not
he's
get a
scared
chance to return this one as it's through the
Heck
end
yeah.
zone for a touchback. Again, comes the
that
captain
Yeah.
leading his crew back out there now. Interesting stat line right now. Technically, he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder what he's seeing downfield because he has completed 2 passes to his own team, but the interceptions are troubling. Is he going through the wrong reads, the wrong progressions? Is he getting fooled by defenses? They've got to figure that out over on the sidelines, working on that Surface Pro to see what they see.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result. Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll run with Hall. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. It's complete.
Oh my gosh! What?
Unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bears will get the football back. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this.
Yes, I did.
No, but he was. Oh.
Right
Well,
there.
he could have listened there.
He might have. He could have came back to him, but he was the open man. That's the one I should have hit. Because if I tried to hit him, he wouldn't get it. If I tried to hit him, he's covering both of them.
Yeah, but he's trying to read your eye. He's reading your eye. So if you threw there, he will, or he would have went there.
I don't know. I guess we'll never know.
Maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Hey, you faked the mess out of
Into
it.
the reliable hands of Kelsey.
I did not know. I thought the ball was over there.
And inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice
That's
job
way
there,
over
catching
there.
the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon
Right
downfield
there,
as
Goofy.
well.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
Oh, why?
He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone,
What's your nose, bro? Get some tissue.
and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll look to throw again.
And his pass is intercepted for the...
No. No.
Sauce Gardner.
What?
His much heralded college career, he parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is
That was
making
1 foot.
Let me see.
See, when he caught, that was 1.
I think they changed that rule.
in the National Football League.
That's fair.
All the
He's
physical
not.
tools,
That was
the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears.
Oh, forgot
And
about
that's
that.
a sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Left side, it's complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And Rodgers intercepts.
Why did I throw it with like 10 people right there?
Bears will have the football.
Jeez.
This is taken up past the 30.
What a smart play.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there
Your
is
man, like,
something
8,
to
10
that.
feet
Being
tall.
a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football,
Okay.
and he's done so quite well.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 30. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On the counter, it's Hall.
Dang.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the
Y'all in the
back
backfield
at
before I
46.
step up.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Rodgers throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Again, he finds Moore. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. That's to his right. No! And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
That was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was a primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Rodgers to throw once more. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Hall. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll get 7 yards. 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Oh, my gosh.
And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there is no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Chicago. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered. He just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Now the point after try for Santos. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On
On first down, Rodgers. Going to look deep for Wilson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown.
The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a corner and coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only a pick, but the pick-6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a bit hurt because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Now on comes the Bears offense as they'll be called in to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And they turn the pick-6 into a pick-8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And New York set to take the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick-6. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Herbert. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
They get the 1st. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half
and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Chicago, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr, to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we're not the ride nobody with, we're the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr,
trust, we ain't taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog with leash. Where's the love in the streets? Pour my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when me ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom on the pride of my people already. Them I see Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful the people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cutscene, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them no get the same. Me and them no get the same. All that they gon' know the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only got for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous. Man. You know what's up? You know what's up? You pretend, you don't lie, you don't be gang. You know what's up?
Crazy, we going crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off with a jet and I cry. My I win in alhamdulillah. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Chirac, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Uju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint mouth rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more pour cup. Toast to the winners, throw it up.
Juicy, where the drums at?
I just scraped it off the top, cut it out the road, out the curve, out the block. I was already sold, out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, the what I gotta do, I'm moving with a two, I paid it out the book.
Yeah, tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew, one for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. I'm off the chain, don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, getting picked off off Bentley white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock 'em. Watch the dirty money with Oxy. I miscount cause I'm off yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody.
I just scraped it off the top. Cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, that meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two. I paid it out of full. Yeah.
New toys, convoys, 100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect, my boy. Heard you is gorillas, let me check, my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret, my boy. Cause we got banana on the my boy. And I can send it in a text, my boy. Thumbs up or the emoji with the flex, my boy. Personalize every threat, my boy. Toll free, that's direct, my boy. And if you need a couple, I'm the connect, my boy. Off the top,
I just scraped it off the top. Cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, that meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two. I paid it out of full. Yeah.
Boys make major moves, still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You are the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired. Cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bomber Nas and Nike Sakai, dangerous corners. You better pray that tomorrow arrive. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know a way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll see the Bears burner at wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Bears and the Packers coming up next.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Brandon Gaudin joined as always by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Bears in this one. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Time to meet the Green Bay offense and the player in charge of it. First rounder from the 2020 draft out of Utah State, Jordan Love.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about it being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love going to throw right away. He's got Tonyan complete over the middle. The numbers last week for Tonyan, 3 catches, 53 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Love with it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in the win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return, and the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field.
They go play action here on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Ja'Marr Chase,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bears will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was Ja'Marr Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. after one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. He threw touchdown pass number 30 on the year last time he had the ball. And we'll look to build on things here, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
They'll drop to throw. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Finding Hardman here over the middle. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
But don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Here we go, strike. 19.
On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Love. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on a crossing route. And he'll be out. The 45 at the 44. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Hardman to return. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Week 13 here in the NFL, first weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now. And we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, National audience gets a look at the Colts for a second straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick. And then Monday night, Saints and Bucks from Tampa. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They're going to look to throw. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Back to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown Bears. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Going back to Love. Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Jaguars who are out in front. Christian Kirk, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. George Pickens, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. The Jets seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. And on now to a check on the next-gen stats in that first half for the Packers. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they had a little more success than their counterparts did in the passing game, as evidenced by the numbers there. These two teams currently going over their final halftime adjustments. We are just about set to get back to it in the second half. And for the call, let's go back to Soldier Field and Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. Now the Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll drop to throw. Out to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. Matt Eberflus clearly in disagreement with that last call, and he's going to throw the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is confirmed.
So for Matt Eberflus, a challenge well spent. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side here into the hands of Wesco, the tight end. And they're going to speed things up here. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good... to set up first and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Okay, ready?
First down, going to the air with Love. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working out of the gun. Love. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Love looking to throw it.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Love.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Completes it to Trevon Wesco.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain there of 21 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Come on. Hey. A handoff for Herbert.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's a 1st and 10.
Now Love. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Touchdown, Packers. Plays.
And it was Robert Tonyan capping it all off on the touchdown grab.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. He's got room at the 30, and he'll be brought down at the 27. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw now on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Ready. They'll go again with Herbert. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses, they've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A drive that time of 6 plays, and the end result is a Bears touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers ready to take over offensively. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. On 1st and 10, Love. That's Tunyon bringing in the quick throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Love now to pass on first down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Quick slant to Watson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here we go. Here we go.
On second down, Love once more. Now swing pass for Dillon. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Touchdown! Christian Watson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Here's a give to Herbert. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Herbert once more. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. That one looks like he'll throw here. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Following the interception, Love. Pass complete, Tunyon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Bears, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for...
Yeah, my day one's here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Yellow offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day one's here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this, wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time efficient. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day one's here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings, stuff. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, huh? But they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with Villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my...
It's week 15 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Bears burner at wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Bears and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Today, we reach week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They've been flawless all year long as they hit the home stretch at 13-0.
And now they just have to guard against complacency. You still got to go out and earn it every week.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
The kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
You're talking about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field. Things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. They'll look to throw again. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. Again, he'll drop to throw.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Back to throw again.
That's complete to Mooney. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
back just losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise,
got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, and look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Ryan. The Sanders has got it complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go play action with Ryan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Bears! Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right,
partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you? No.
Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Another run with Sanders. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Hardman on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we've got some intriguing matchups in prime time tonight. Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh